Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Craft the World. And on this episode, we are going to continue where we left off. Now, the last few episodes, we have been concentrating mainly on getting the resources to build this mine shaft, which has been coming along pretty nicely. If you can look at it right here, guys. If you zoom out, it's definitely noticeable, easily to tell, that this is the mine shaft. If you go all the way down with the same color, it's going to stand out very well. And when you move around the map, you'll be able to spot it very easily. Again, the same thing if I put my mine carts down here where they're actually at, you can kind of see them in the little row down here. Not exactly, the greatest, visual, appearance yet, but if I do the same thing and make these have a certain backdrop to them, it's going to be very easily to notice where they're at and where they meet up with the elevators, and it's just going to be nice and organized for me. That's kind of what I'm going for. I wanted to show that off, but we've been doing that quite a bit on the last few episodes. I did want to try to finish it before the patch came out. I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're just going to have to come back to it because I am kind of passionate about it. I do want to see it finished, but we're probably going to be doing multiplayer for the majority of the future here at some point. But I have not forgotten about it. We definitely will come back to it. But I figured, why not go ahead and see if we can find the last guardian. I believe we still need one more. Let's see. Can we see what does it? How many more do we have? We don't have any more to make. And where is he at? I think he's down here somewhere. There he is. We just got one more guardian to find right here. We got 4 pieces out of it so far. We just got the missing corner. Now, there's not a whole lot of places he can still be on the map. There is some big places that he can still be. As you guys can see right here, this is a huge section of darkness, which is probably somewhere where he's at. There's a nice little section of darkness right here. He could be anywhere in there. And then, of course, if you go up a little bit, there's a few places in between where he could possibly be hiding. But I doubt it. I mean, they usually don't hide in the smallest crevice, that you just managed to pass by. I won't say that they won't ever do it, because they have done that on me. And one thing I would say to do, guys, if you go through the game and you start finding that the guardians or the big creatures you kill don't drop any of the pieces, make sure to save some darkness on your map. Because what I have noticed is, as they do updates, if you do have that bug, occasionally when they do an update, it kind of resets it for you. And they only respawn the guardians on the map when they do that, when there's actually some darkness for them to spawn into. Like, it won't do it in areas that you've already seen before. So definitely something to consider. Very, very cool little, I don't know if you want to call it a cheat, but just something to know about to see if you can, take advantage of that and fix whatever the issue may be. Now, I'm going to have my guys come over here, and as I said before, we're looking for the last guardian. Now, I know I did just lose a dwarf, and yeah, this is probably the worst time to go and look for a guardian, is when my guys have, very, very hurt, and they don't have the best equipment on, and they're not ready to go. But we're gonna make do with what we got, and we're gonna have him go out there. Now, he's a hunter already. We're gonna make him a warrior, and we're also going to go ahead and make him a miner. Do I have any mining books? Oh, I think I'm actually out of mining books, so we'll definitely have to buy one of those. Unfortunately, or not unfortunately, I'm going to say fortunately, we're not doing mining right now, so not a huge drawback to not having his skill on there. And, probably for the next episode after this one, if we do find the guardian, I don't know if we will or not, because that's a lot of area to cover. But if we do find the guardian, actually, we're going to be doing a little bit of mining because we're going to have to go look for him. But if we do find the guardian, chances are we're going to have to make some better armor, because we are going to be doing multiplayer then. And I want to make sure, use a potion or something, dude. Please, like, go heal. Go to bed. Select the dwarf. You're going to rest. Just do it. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I'm going to go ahead and tell them to mine this little thing right here. We're going to tell them to come down here and kill this guy and mine that as well. There is some coal over here, which is not a bad idea to go ahead and mine some of that if we see it, because we do need it for those tiles. Oh, it sounds like there's something flapping down here. We might have found him. This might be the dragon. Oh, and there's gold. There'd be gold in those hills, guy. And we need as much of this as possible. We use it for a lot of different stuff. Mainly, it makes some pretty decent armor. And some of our guys right now, I think only a few of them, but there's some of our guys that are still wearing iron. And we want to upgrade them if we can. There's some silver right here. We're going to go ahead and grab that as well. because silver makes pretty... Actually, we can hold off on the silver. Silver makes pretty good armor, but not nearly as good as gold, and, well, we don't really need silver armor. We got plenty of silver bars, and it's just not something we're really hurting on just yet, so... Let's see, what's our portal doing like up there? About 55 seconds. I'm going to let them come through a little bit more before I put one down. I want to make sure we get as much use out of these portals as possible. We don't have the best power, regen, and we're going to be using quite a bit of it to get them to come over here. And my guys just fall down left and right. And, maybe putting that skill on where they can climb, being the third one, would be, a really good thing to do. I don't know. We'll just have to see how that goes. Let's chop that down, guys. We don't need that. Let's see, we're going to put another torch right here, and now we're going to put a portal down because the other one should be gone. Yep, sure is. There we go. And nice, he did recognize that there was a portal here, and he came back down. He could have kept walking. Sometimes they will do that, and the best thing you could do for that when they take off walking in that direction would be to click on them, grab hold of them, actually take control of them, and then release them. And that should reset whatever their priority counter thing is. See, he was coming up here to go to the portal. It should reset for him because he's like, I don't know where to go anymore. If it doesn't, if he kind of sits there for a little while and then goes off in the wrong direction, like I said, just take control of him yourself, and that should fix it. Now, we're going to come up here and grab that gold for sure. Oh, yeah, we found it, guys. Holy crap. I had no idea it was over here, guys, to be honest. I didn't cheat. I didn't use that spell or anything like that. This was just a... I don't know if you would call it a lucky guess or an unlucky guess. I mean, depending on how you look at it, it could be, it could go either way on that one. I do like how the torches kind of stop it. It doesn't really make a lot of sense how, sand can be stopped by a torch, but I do like how you can put something down so that the sand won't just keep going, and ruin whatever you got going underneath it. This is an idea, though, to use over there where that guy spawns and causes your minions to... not like him very much because he turns everything into sand. You can put down a whole bunch of torches, and then the sand, which used to be the dirt, won't fall down through it. And I should have thought about that sooner. I didn't really think about the fact that you could do that and that it was an option. I'm going to wait until all my guys show up over here. We're going to go ahead and use one more portal. I have no power left. Let's use a potion because we need the power. We need to not only have enough portals for our guys to spawn over here, but we also need to have enough portals for our guys to have a few ways out when they're inside here, because they're going to get attacked most likely by a dragon, maybe by a guardian. It looks like there's a missing floor here, which is why they haven't come down here just yet. Let's see. How am I going to get my guys to... There we go. Let's see if we can tell them to attack right there. And I'm going to tell them to leave this area. Wow, this guy's already hurt. What is your... Dude, go home and rest. Go to sleep. What about you? Let's select this guy. No, he's doing okay. How about you guys? Select. You're a little hurt, but you're okay. What about you? Yeah, you're doing fine. Hopefully they will continue to use potions. Wow, this is like a video game right here. Look at it, guys. If they jump down onto the little ledge to fight the, the monster. No! Oh, jeez. I felt that one. I thought they were going to die. I didn't know how deep that was. Okay, some of you guys need to get out of there. Like, you can go home and go to sleep. I'm being very cautious. I don't want my guys to die again. Come on. What are you doing? Go home and get some sleep, man. You're at one little heart. How is this guy doing? Are they killing him? He should be pretty close to dying. No, he's only about halfway. Oh, jeez. He's wrecking my guy. Because they're not all over here at once is the problem. If they were all over here attacking at once, they'd be doing a lot better. But because I sent like half of them to go home to go to sleep, and this guy apparently is broken, and he doesn't know what to do. Oh, jeez. He's close to dying, but so is my guy. Go home. Go home and get some sleep. You too, man. You can take, what, one more hit before you die? I don't want you to die. Not like that. Let's see. Okay, you're good. You need to go back and get some sleep, probably. Yeah. Yeah, I'll send you home. There we go. You, on the other hand, as a gunner, are almost completely worthless down here. They cannot shoot up like their arrows straight up in the sky. I kind of wish they'd come over here to this side. The only good thing I can say is my guys sleep really, really quickly. This guy just cannot hit anybody. He doesn't have the scaffolding here to do so, so it's just going to be my range guys that do it. Come on, hit him. Just a few more shots. Where are you going? You had full life. Why would you go back home? That's gonna be my mage guy who wins the day. Come on, do it. Do it. Mage for the win. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so what did I get? I got an axe out of that. A little bit of gold coins, not too much. And apparently he was not the guardian, guys. That did not give us the thing we needed. But it was kind of cool that we actually managed to beat it, and I did not lose anybody. That is the fantastic part about it. I'm very, very concerned about losing more of my dwarves. I don't want that to happen again. Let's go ahead and chop these things down. These weird burned impressions of you know, my past dwarves and other people they've killed down here. The reason I'm doing that is so I can actually put, you know, lights down in their place, because it just won't let me put a light down there. Let me see, can I put one over here? Yeah, we can. And what's up here? There's a little bit more gold. If I had the scaffolding, I could come up here and get it. I might just decide to come up here from the top, which might be a better method. Then I can just dig straight down and won't have to use the scaffolding at all. What's over here in this direction? Anything? Oh, there actually is something over here in this direction. How am I gonna get my guys over here? How about a portal? There we go. Wow, did I get lucky and find the guardian? Maybe. I might have. This seems like a good enough spot for him. Could be. If the beholder will show up again, I'll tell my guys to come down here and definitely attack him. This might be the only... Ah, there you go. Lighten the light for me, man. You're fantastic. I like how they will do that now. They didn't used to do it that easy, but they've gotten a little bit better at it. Let's see. Can we put a torch over here? What if I just take you over? Nope, you're already going back. I was going to say, I could just take them over and then bring them down here myself. And once I see the little beholder, I just tell them to attack, and then everybody else will show up. Nope, it just seems like another little room. Not anything spectacular over here, but definitely something to explore. I mean, we could definitely do something with it. I just wish you could actually get these ladders. I really, really do want to be able to pick up these ladders and use them and place them back down. I mean, you do get the bones from it, but you don't get the ladder. And I'd rather have the ladder, to be honest, but I can understand it. I didn't build these. They're not built by, you know, friendly units. They're built by the enemy, and maybe we just do not have the skill needed to really put that back together. So I don't know how that goes, but we are going to get all these little mushrooms and stuff. We need that for potions. We need that for, you know, our magic crafting. And I think we need a few of these for some of our, you know, our actual portal pieces. So we might need some of that stuff. We just haven't had our hands on just yet. So let's see if we come down here. Which way should we go now? We can go straight down. As you can see, it's a long, long way. Don't know if we'll go straight down over here on this side. I might come back over to this portal and go straight down. It does seem like there's a nice little vein of resources there already. Doesn't seem like there's anything over here that I can see. I can't hear anything over here either. So let's go ahead and put another portal down right here. Start telling our guys to chop straight down. And of course, I'm looking for gaps as I go straight down. And when you hit a gap, you'll see that the long line, and I'm holding down the second mouse button as I go straight down. Right here, there is the gap. I'm holding the button down. You can see if I go to either side, you can see where there's stuff. There's obviously nothing over here on the left-hand side because I'm holding it down, and you know, that's the flooring right there. So yeah, there's something over here. It's a nice sized room too, and that could definitely be a guardian. Anytime you find a decent sized room like that, you're more likely able to find either a secret area that's going to have like a dragon or something in it, or you're going to find something very, very cool. You know, like a little village already built for it. Now I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to get some of the scaffolding that I've put down for the mine shaft that we've been kind of messing with the last little bit. Let's see, how much can I put down? I can go ahead and pick up all of this actually. I mean, we'll put more down later on. It doesn't necessarily have to be here, so let's grab all of that. And that should give us more than enough. 20 pieces should not be too short on that, to be honest. Let's see, where are my guys at? There we go. And I can hear something down there. I can hear probably another dragon. You can hear the little flapping of the wings. Let's see, can we put all that down? Yep, we sure can. And of course, you know, I will put down another portal down here as we get there. And you can see the dirt is going to be getting a little bit tougher. It's going to take a little bit longer to chop through as we change transitions here from the regular soil that takes basically one hit to the new soil. I think it takes like 3 or 4 hits. So yeah, a little bit slower. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, Yeah, a little bit more than 4. There's 5 hits right there. Oh, yeah, we got some gold over here. Definitely come over here and get that. Yeah, there's something down here. This may be actually another little village. We might have to destroy another one of those little things. Let's see, is my portal still there? Yep, for another 15 seconds. A lot of silver on this map, guys. Lots of silver. Probably more than you're ever going to need, to be honest, but it's just nice to have. So let's go ahead and make the rest of this gold. Leave 2 left. Mithril, we can make... we're going to leave that. Let's see, can we make some more gold armor? I think we can. I think we need a breastplate, which we don't have the steel for, do we? We can make a few more, so we'll make a few more of those, and we'll make a breastplate. Let me come in here and look and see what we need really quick. Ooh, you need a breastplate and a helmet. Breastplate and a helmet. Now you guys are good. Breastplate, so 3 breastplates, 4 breastplates, and 2 helmets. Yeah, we're going to need quite a bit more than we got. 4 breastplates and a helmet. That's not going to happen from what we got there. Let's see, 38 seconds left on that one. We got 58 seconds on that one. So I'm going to go ahead and use a potion. It's going to be... Oh, I'm out of health potions, too. Well, then while we're in here, we need to make a few more, because we're about to fight another dragon. Probably going to need those health potions. Can make 6 more. We're out of roots. What about you? Out of roots as well. Dang it, we're going to have to go up to the top and use our scaffolding to get a few more roots. That's going to be a necessity for us. We need those potions. We need that ability. I'm going to go ahead and put the scaffolding down because I know there's a floor there. I've already seen it. It's just a really a tall room. There is a ladder there. There's a little bit more mithril here, so that's going to be fantastic for me. Yeah. Now my guys are going to bust through. Come on, come on. What are you waiting for? Let's put a portal down. You guys can do better than that. Where are you going? Where are you going? Come on. You know you want to attack these guys. Yeah, there's another room down here. Oh, man. I hope my guys can do it. There we go. I got guys coming from the bottom as well as the top. No, don't go into the room. Really? He's going to get knocked off that ladder right about now. Dude, you could stand on the other side and have scaffolding. Oh, man. Why would you go into the room, dude? Get out of that room. Where's the rest of my guys? Oh, they must be too far away from the portal to respawn immediately and come over here through it. This guy, thankfully, is smart enough, or at least he's fearful enough not to want to get too close to these enemies because he is ranged. So he's kind of just distracting all these guys while the rest of my guys annihilate the ones over here, which is fantastic. That's actually working out very, very well for my benefit. And I'm more than fine with letting him do that for a little while until they kill him off. And they're killing him really quickly. It's not really taking too long to do that. Let's see if we can kill these guys off real quick as well. Where are you guys going? Is there anything still left up here? There's nothing left up there. You guys do not need to be going up that route. Come on, guys. You can do it. And, you know, you also got to keep in mind that if these guys are down here, there also should be a spawner of them, which is that little tent that they usually have down here with tons and tons of resources. And I'm kind of curious to get that one because if there's mithril down here, there's a good chance that there's going to be mithril inside their base because they've been mining this area. I don't think I've ever seen a base like this so far that has mithril, but I don't think I've found one down this far yet either. So, oh, and these guys right here, each one of these statues will spawn another one of those big guardian type creatures. Not the huge guardians, but a pretty decent sized monster. And if you don't have really good equipment on, he might wreck you, like really, really bad. So make sure that you're absolutely ready for him before you spawn him, because that's going to be a thing. And I'm going to put down another portal, because this one up here probably, yeah, about ready to go, because they were using that one a lot to go back and forth, back and forth. And if you watch the little flag on the top, sometimes this will go up and then come back down, and it will show you when it's about to spawn a new guy. And you can see the little eyes peeking from, you know, behind the curtain. It's kind of letting you know, dude, that's not a good spot to be sitting, because this guy over here with the arrows sucked really bad. Probably not a good spot to be sitting on this side, because the guy with the gun occasionally misses and hits the guy over here, and you can see it. Thankfully, they cannot get hit by friendly fire, or all my guys would have killed themselves by now. Oh, look at that guy. That guy's pretty big, actually. Now, because this thing will constantly spawn more people like that, you could use this as a farm. And why would you want to do that versus the ants? Well, these creatures actually drop swords and armor and chit and stuff. So if you don't have a lot of swords and you want to, you know, outfit a ton of dwarves, This is a very, very cheap way of doing that, and you get a lot of resources from it as well when you take that stuff apart. And as you can see, a lot of resources right there. I don't really have the power to put down as many little minions as I would prefer, so we're going to kind of just let them use that portal to death right there. They're not going to have enough time on that portal, but there's not a lot of stuff I can do about it at the moment. You know, they're just, unfortunately, they're going to be doing that. So I'm going to go through and tell my guys to go to sleep. You definitely need to go to sleep. Waiting. No, you're going to sleep. Sleeping. Doing nothing. Can you not get back to base? Do you not have a way? Are they trapped over here? Oh, they are trapped in this area. Oh, wow. That sucks. Okay, let's put a portal down for you. That way you can go home. And they're automatically doing that. Let's go digging. No, you're going home. Elevator. Sleeping. Digging. Stockpile. Yeah, you're going home anyways. Waiting. There's the last of the portal right there. I guess I should put another one down before they start trying to walk down here themselves. But that's a lot of freaking power that I'm using. And I do want them to destroy this thing right here. I'm going to do one at a time. That way I don't get overwhelmed by too many creatures. Now, actually, before I chop that down, what I can do is I can put traps down. And if I have any wood left, I'll go ahead and make a few more because I only have 2. But I don't think I have any wood. Yeah, I actually do have a little bit of wood. So let's go ahead and put those things down. Now, in case you're wondering why putting the traps would be a good idea, well, when these guys spawn, they're going to move around a little bit. You know, they're going to chase after your guy. And if you put down traps, your guy can run back and forth over these traps, especially if he's a ranged creature, ranged, skill. And, your mob will be taking those damage the whole time. Now, I could use this as skill points, killing them, but overall, I would prefer my dwarves not to die more than I actually want the skill points here for killing these guys. So, I'm happy with letting the waves give me my points and not risking it on this one. And, I do not know why they will not come down here and, pick up the resources. Like, there's plenty of resources here. There's plenty of stuff to do. Most of them are sleeping, I guess, is the whole point, and that's why they're not coming down here in droves. But, the good thing about not having too many guys come down here, the work doesn't get done as fast, but your portal lasts a little bit longer. Because every time they come through it, I think they use 4 or 5 seconds. Every time they go back through it to return to your base, they use 4 or 5 seconds. So this is a good use of their time. They come down here with a trap, and they go back with resources. I guess the wood that I had was probably from them picking up the stuff from this little base right here. Let's see, do I have any more? Yeah, I do have a few more of those, so let's go ahead and use that. And, probably between this episode and the next, I'm going to spend a little bit of time. I'm going to go off and harvest some of the roots. And the roots are, they're going to be dangling from the islands up here. And in fact, I'll show you that, guys, why they're doing that down there. If you come up here to the islands, and in case you haven't seen me do this before in the past, you can use scaffolding and put it down, and you'll work your way all the way up here to the top. This actually drops a fair amount of wood, but it also drops roots. Now, the wood down here, the trees, they don't ever drop roots. I mean, you can always dig underneath them, and you can see there's plenty of roots down here in the soil, and you'll get the earth as well as the roots. The problem with that, and from what I've seen in the past, when you do that, the trees don't grow back nearly as fast, because I guess the roots actually help them grow back. So my option on that one, my best suggestion would be to come up here and chop this stuff down. It does not affect the trees that grow up here on the top from what I've seen. This is the very first level where I've actually seen roots growing underneath, and they seem to be, affect all their own. They don't really affect anything else. You don't even have to have trees up below, on the top for you to have roots down below. And this stuff actually spawns faster, or regrows faster than the trees do. You just don't get nearly as big roots. Like, this is the max root, 2 rows, or 2 lines, wide, or 2 lines down, I should say. Down here, the trees can go all the way up as far as you can see right here, guys. They can be really, really big. And the bigger they are, the more wood they're going to drop. The longer they take to, of course, go through that, the longer they take to chop it down, but you're going to get more in return from it. So, definitely something to keep in mind, and definitely, an option. And for me, really the only option at the moment, because I need those roots so bad for my healing and my power, and it's just kind of slowing us down a little bit. Like, we could still be looking for the next Guardian. Unfortunately, we're kind of waiting for our guys to get done with this area over here before we can do it. Let's see, where are my guys at? Are they over here? No, No, they are not over here just yet. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put down torches. That's why I can't see anything down here. So let's do that real quick before we forget to do that again. It's something I'm always forgetting to do, to be honest, guys. I just never remember. There is some mithril over here I definitely want to get. Put a few more torches over here to light up the area nice and bright for us. There's probably a few things over here on this side we can check out. You know, sometimes when you kill these camps, you also got to keep in mind, guys, that the enemy may not always come down here. I've seen it before where... Let's see, chop it down from back. I've seen it before where sometimes 4 or 5 of the creatures that are supposed to be guarding this area will actually go up to the side, get stuck in a corner or something like that, and just be sitting there waiting for you to find them again. So yeah, definitely watch out for that. That is a thing. Oh crap, they didn't spawn anybody. Fantastic. That is awesome. I mean, I guess it's kind of a letdown because I got all these traps over here, but hey, you know, I'll take it because when I first started this level, I found a few of these. And I think the first one I chopped down, I don't know if it had somebody in it, and I think that's why I lost a dwarf, or if it didn't have anybody in it. But I know the second one did. And the second one wrecked me. And he was a lot harder than the first guy. Yeah, see, look at that. Not anything in there at all. So yeah, we're definitely going to keep doing this. Let's go ahead and grab another portal. We got some mithril out of these things, which is fantastic. Hopefully that will be close to enough to get us everything that we need. We never did make that gold armor, so thankfully we don't have to make that if we can make a few pieces with this. And the fact that we got so much mithril right there, and then we still have one more piece up here to chop down is going to be a nice little boon to us. And there's a little bit more right there too, so this whole area was just flowing with that. And then of course we got gold up here, because there'd be gold in those hills, guys. Oh, there's a dragon over here. I can hear him. Where is he at? I could hear something right there for a second. Where is he at? Right there. You hear him? Is it him? Yep, it's right here. Let's zoom out. Where is that on the map? It's on the right-hand side. So we're gonna have to go over in this direction anyways for the gold. And I think once we do, we're gonna find that dragon. So that's gonna be an interesting battle right there. And while they're chopping that down, I'm going to come in here and tell them to do the bricks. This way, if anybody gets bored and they got a little bit of time to kill, they can do that for me. Let's do a few more of these as well. And then we're going to go make some armor before we get to that fight, I hope. if we can swing it, if we can, you know, take the time to go over there. Now, thankfully, we're right here on the ledge, or right here on the limit of, you know, the dirt. So we're actually able to dig through this side over here a lot faster than this one. This one takes 5 chops with the axe that I have. I believe everybody has a silver axe right now. This one only takes 1. So a lot quicker to get over here to the dragon. We may have to dig down though, because it does sound like he might be a little bit lower. And then of course we got some more gold here. And in case you're wondering why I'm addicted to gold, guys, there's just not a lot of it on the map. It's used in a lot of different stuff that you know, I really like. And so, you know, I like just, you know, making sure that I go a little bit out of my way to make sure I find it when I can. Because there's been plenty of times where, you know, I run out of it. It's not like it's coal. Coal's everywhere. You don't have to chop it down every single time you see it. And it's nice to have, but it's not something you're going to really be drooling after. Like, you're going to run after it. You're going to use it in a lot of stuff. But it's not that rare, precious material like mithril. Gold, again, is also one of those resources. And gold, in my opinion, is actually a little bit more useful because it allows you to make really good armor. It's a little bit more common than mithril, and so you don't feel bad using it knowing that you're going to replace it. Whereas mithril, a lot of the time, I sit there and I'm like, what am I going to use that for? Okay, I need to make sure that even if they're not ready to use it now, I make it, I have it, I'm holding on to it. You know, I'm very protective of what I use mithril on. That's why when I use it on those Tesla towers, I'm like, okay, I don't want them to be destroyed. I want to make sure that I went above and beyond to make sure it's as protected as possible. Now, there's certain techniques that I could do to make sure that my towers up there are even more protected. But as you guys can see, I'm trying to build up my skill with my dwarves, and I like the way they're fighting right now. And I think it's working out pretty well. I don't like to make it too automated, because if you do that, it kind of takes a little bit of the enjoyment out for me anyways. It just seems like, you know, you don't really need to be there, and since you don't need to be there, then, you know, what's the point of that? Actually, I think it's up here to the top. So my guys might have to go back up. Let's see, can you guys climb up this way? Yeah, I think this is where it is. You guys cannot do that. Ah, crap, you need scaffolding. Okay, let's see. Can you do it? Can you get up there? Nope. Let's stop chopping this block down just in case, because I don't want them to do that, because I only have one piece of scaffolding. Not enough for them to get over here. Now, we're going to go a little bit over on this episode, because I do want to come up here and see what's there. You know, I could end it right here, and it's about 30 minutes long, and that's what I try to keep the episodes at, because that's what most of you guys enjoy them. Anything more than that might be too long for most of you to watch, and anything too short is just, for me anyways, I like the longer ones. I know a lot of people like the 5-minute, 10-minute shows where they come on there and they give you little highlight reels of stuff. When I watch a game, I like to see the whole game, just in case I never play it. And a lot of the time when you watch games like Final Fantasy, because it is a long game to play, they cut out all the interesting spots. And so when I'm thinking about that game and I'm like, oh, okay, I remember the boss guys they fought, yeah, I can relate to that. But when you're talking to other players who actually played the game, other gamers out there, they're like, yeah, but you remember all the times you had to go back to town every 5 minutes and it would take you like an hour to get there. And I'm like, no, I actually don't remember that, because people didn't show that in their videos, you know? Like, I didn't get to play the game, unfortunately, for whatever the reason was, and didn't get to see that part either. So that's what I try to do, is I try to give you guys a realistic look at what the game incorporates into it. Oh, and we found the Guardian, guys. And I hate to do it, but that is going to be a long battle right there, because it sounds like there's a dragon right above him. You can kind of hear it right there in the background if I stop talking for a second, guys. Yeah, so that is not going to be an easy fight, and I definitely don't want to come out from underneath it. That's not the way to do it. I probably will just teleport in, but I want to make sure not only are all my guys completely healed before I do that, but I also want to make sure that they have the best armor that I can give them, and that they got plenty of health potions. So it's going to take a little bit of time to set that up. At least now we know where he is. He's over there on the right-hand side. Hopefully we can get that done on the next episode, guys. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely helps the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure to leave those comments down below. You know, I always ask you guys that, but I greatly enjoy touching base with you guys and finding out what you enjoy and what you guys don't, and what you want to see in the future. Why is there there's a block missing here? This is where there was a block before. I don't understand that. But yeah, strange things happen while we're gone. Again, guys, I will catch you all next time.